Hey guys, it's Chelsea from Powerhouse Fit Foodie, checking in with you guys again with a little bikini prep update. I had filmed this video, well, a video last week, and every time I try and upload it, it just it completely crashes my computer, like it just shuts right off. So I'm gonna stop trying to upload that one, and then hopefully this one goes. So right now I am about 7 weeks out from my show, less than that actually. I'm almost at 6 weeks out, and things are still moving along, still going really good. There are definitely days now that it's, less than 50 days away. It's like 44 or something. Um, there are definitely days where, I kind of start to go, oh, am I gonna lean out in time? Are things moving quick enough? But overall, I'm really, really happy with how things are going and how things are progressing. It was right around, well, it was at 6 weeks last year that I started doing my ketogenic diet. So I wasn't eating, like I cut out almost all my carbs. And then one day a week I would have a carb up day. This year I have kept carbs in the whole time. I am carb cycling, and last week I think it was, or maybe the week before, before I was just doing low and high days, and now I'm actually doing low, medium, and high days. And it's been really, really nice to keep carbs in. I love carbs. In the off season, I definitely eat my fair share. So it's been really nice this prep to be able to keep them in. And I had a couple people ask if I was still carb backloading, and I am. I'm still eating all my carbs at night, and I really like it. It's actually really, really awesome on contest prep to be carb backloading because I eat all my carbs at night. So even though on my medium days I'm not getting a ton, it still feels like a really good amount because I'm having them all within 2 meals. So that's been awesome. My medium days, it's still not a ton of carbs, but it's more than what I had before, and I really, really like it. So on my medium days, my carbs, I usually have something with dinner, whether it be, a wrap, like a tortilla or potatoes or pasta or something like that. So I just have like one serving with dinner, and then my veggies and stuff, and then I'll have a snack of some sort with carbs in it. And lately I've been loving the puffed cereals because I can have a really big bowl of like puffed corn and puffed wheat and all that good stuff for next to no carbs. Well, not a lot of carbs, and it feels really, really filling. So that's been nice. And then my high carb days are the days that I can enjoy my popcorn. I could fit my popcorn in. A lot of people know popcorn is like one of my favorite foods. I could fit my popcorn in if I really wanted to on my medium days, but then I really wouldn't get a crazy amount of other stuff, and I'd rather have a couple carby meals than just one giant bowl of popcorn. So at least right now, maybe that'll change. But so Saturday, I think, will be my high carb day this week, and I will enjoy a nice big bowl of popcorn. I've also been doing refeeds once every couple weeks, just a higher calorie, carb, fat day, just generally eating more food. So this past Sunday, we were actually in Michigan with one of our athletes. We took them to a kicking camp, like football, kicking, punting, all that good stuff. So we were in Michigan, and I kept it really good all day. I packed my own low carb wraps and stuff for the day. And then at night we went out to Chili's, and it was delicious. I had a cheeseburger with fries and a little mini chicken flatbread pizza as an appetizer. And then when I came home, I made homemade caramel corn, and it was so good. So those have been really nice to have that every couple weeks. My one before that was at a wedding that I went to, and that was awesome too because it was buffet style. So I was able to load up on all the things that I really liked. So yeah, that's kind of how my food's been going. The other thing that I really like about keeping carbs in is I don't have any crazy cravings. Like last year, by the time that my high carb day came around, there were so many things that I wanted to fit into that one day of eating, and I wasn't really counting my carbs as well as I should have been, I don't think. On those days, I was kind of it was almost turning into a little bit of a free-for-all. And this year, of course, on some days I crave certain things, but it's never like I have to have it, or like I get really angry or upset about it. Anyone that's ever prepped for a show can probably tell you that you might have a couple like mean days where you're just not the most friendly person, or you're really irritable, or just the sight of someone else's food makes you upset. I know I definitely had a few days like that last year, especially being so low carb, and it was my first show, so I was really nervous. Sorry if I'm squinting. The sun's coming out finally. But I was really nervous that I wasn't going to lean out, and that made me irritable. So I think I've been a lot better this prep. I haven't had any major meltdowns or anything like that. So that's been good. One sec. Coffee. In terms of my training, I will be starting 2-a-days this week. I will be doing 3 2-a-days to start, and then adding them in as necessary. Now, some people think that when I say 2-a-days that means that I'm working out for like 3 hours a day, and that's not the case. If I'm doing 2-a-days, so today I'll be doing one, I'll do a light circuit style training session when I head to the gym in a little bit, and I'll do that, and it'll just be light exercises, higher reps, lower weight type stuff. And then later on in the day, probably before I head home for the evening, I'll do some skipping and some battle ropes and maybe some light tempo prowler stuff. On my blog today, I posted a little bit about tempo training because I had someone ask me about it, and I've been really bad because I haven't posted about it yet. So if you check out my blog today, powerhousefitfoodie.com, I'll put the info below. I've got some stuff on tempo training, just on how you can do it and how you can incorporate it into your training. It's usually used for running, but I use it. It's just a way to get in a good amount of volume with whatever you're doing, like distance-wise. So I use it with like the prowler, or you can do it with sled drags or different things like that. So it's usually used with running, but I use it for the prowler just to, progress and keep things moving forward. So yeah, that's kind of how things are going. Things are looking really good. Maybe if I can figure out this iMovie thing, I'll try and add some pictures in so you can see how I'm looking, I guess. I don't know. I'm feeling good most days. Some days I look and I'm like, I need to lose a little bit more from here or there. But overall, I'm feeling really good. My midsection is leaning out really nicely, which is awesome. I can I'm really starting to see my abs come in. But it's my posterior chain, like my hamstrings, that take the longest. And they are making progress, but that's the one area that I'm definitely keeping my eye on. So I'm going to upload this video. Hopefully it doesn't blow my computer up or anything like that. If I can get that grocery video up, I filmed my groceries and stuff and what I was eating. I'll post that, but I'm not holding my breath at this point for that. Okay, so almost 6 weeks out now. I got like 45 more days to just crush it with my diet and training, and I will try and be better about posting more stuff. All right, so I'll check with you guys later. If you have any questions, shoot me off an email. It's Chelsea at powerhousefitfoodie.com, and I'll see you guys later. All right.